Hi Cancer, this is your reading for the beginning of December. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. This is a tarot reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node in the sign of Cancer. As always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. My readings can get specific, so if it doesn't resonate with you, just leave it, check your other placements, or tune into another video. And let's dive right in. So we're going to your recent, past, present, and future energies for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node in the sign of Cancer. And this is a general reading, so I don't focus specifically on love. If it does come up, of course, I will talk about it, but I like to just keep it general, looking at finances, relationships in general, anything with your future, psychology. So I like to use tarot as a process of individuation rather than divination. So I feel like it's worth mentioning. Rather than focusing on predicting future events, I like to approach it as Carl Jung likes to think of the process of psychology and self-therapy. So tuning into the symbolism, the archetypes, and focusing on those things as they come up and helping you, the viewer, name things in order to bring the unconscious into the conscious, so you're able to have better control over your life and the events of your life. Okay, so let's start with your recent past. So you have the Star, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. So we're starting off your reading with the Star. This is supporting your reading in the recent past. These two cards on their own, it's a beautiful energy of hope and release, some type of emotional fulfillment. But then quickly going into the Ten of Swords, there could be some type of betrayal or even like backstabbing going on. Something that you had hope for that you thought would be fulfilling ends up leaving like a sour taste in your mouth. Okay, so let's go into your present energy, Cancer. So you've got the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands is talking about some type of communication, and the Five of Swords could signify an argument. Whatever this communication was, it wasn't very pleasant. Some type of ego battle, who's right, who's wrong, kind of skewing what truth might be. So different ideas about truth in regards to whoever you are communicating with. With the Queen of Pentacles here, you could be embodying an energy of reservation, standing in your power, honoring your own truth and what is true to you. Just be wary of the Five of Swords. So this is in the center of your spread. Sometimes this could denote like an argument between 2 or 3 people, and then whoever is winning the argument is kind of rubbing it in the other people's faces. But if you look closely at the figure here, he's clutching onto the swords by the blades. So really just be mindful that if you are perceiving yourself as winning the outcome of the argument, you know, just be mindful not to cut yourself at the same time unknowingly. You know, sometimes when our ego feels empowered, it can begin to alienate others. So just be wary of this energy, or this could be somebody in your daily interactions that might be trying to overpower you in some way. Just take a step back and let fate and karma do its work, you know. There's no reason to continue engaging in any of these types of toxic interactions. And yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles here, you really don't need to engage in those types of interactions. I see that you're already fulfilled, especially with the Pentacles here. This is material fulfillment. You don't really need to prove your experience, your life situation to anybody. So yeah, just be wary and mindful of any types of toxic interactions or communications that could drag your energy down. And this, you know, with the recent past energy of the Ten of Swords, it's, you know, talking about some disappointment, something that you thought would be fulfilling, but it quickly turns into something else. So yeah, let's go into your near future and see what we have going on here. Okay, so your near future energy, it's overall positive. With the Three of Cups, I do see some type of reunion, some repair in a dynamic celebration. With the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, there could be a return to success or a return to a feeling of success. The Page of Wands here can signify something new in terms of the material. So it could be children, you know, taking pride in your children and the accomplishments that they have achieved, or something in the material world that you are manifesting, especially with the Queen of Pentacles here. So creating something in the 3D realm and then seeing it come to fruition. Yeah, and you will be recognized as successful in this. So yeah, I feel like this is a good time for you at the beginning of December, just to kind of take a step back and allow things to unfold naturally. Okay, let's just get 3 more cards to close off your reading. So right away, the Two of Swords and the Fool popped up. So you have a new beginning. You might be refusing to look at things clearly. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Cups here. So you have 2 queens. You could be engaging with another individual in their divine feminine, where you are approaching the situation with the material support, whoever you're engaging with, or this could be you, the roles could be reversed. This Queen of Cups, this is significant of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So very in tune with your emotions, psychic even, you know, being able to pick up on things that other people are missing. This could lead to a new beginning with the Fool, or it could denote some type of feeling of like being naive to a situation, not seeing things very clearly. So if you are embodying this Cups energy of tuning into your intuition, just be mindful not to miss any steps or close yourself off from the full truth, or vice versa. If you are embodying this Queen of Pentacles energy, engaging with the Queen of Cups, you might not be being given the full picture or the full story. So you could be approaching something with a sense of being naivety. So just be wary of this in your environment, in your interactions with others. Yeah, again, the Five of Swords in the middle of your spread here. So there could be some layers of deceit to the information that you have. You don't have the full story or the full picture as to what's going on. So again, I'm getting the sense for you that it's healthier just to take a step back and allow things to unfold rather than engaging, because there was an element of betrayal in your recent past, and we don't want to repeat those cycles. We don't want to get into those plots of drama, especially when they don't they don't require you to be involved in them. I feel like it's better for you just to take an observer's point of view, you know, from an objective standpoint from afar, because the conflict, if you are perceiving yourself to be on the side of the winner, it's actually going to be a trick that your ego might be playing on you. So it's better to disengage and just let it play out, and not get yourself involved, whether that means temporarily sitting in an element of confusion or being incorrect about something. I'm getting also that quote of everybody's worried about themselves. You know, nobody's thinking about what you're doing. Everybody's more concerned about what they're doing in their minds. Yeah, people can have stereotypes and judgments, but they're fleeting and they're usually just projections of their own unresolved stuff. So yeah, you're not gonna get the clear picture as to what's going on, so there's no point in engaging and compromising your own mental well-being and your nervous system, and yeah, getting caught up in it. Okay, all right, Cancer, that was kind of all over the place. Before I sat down to do your reading, the power went out twice in my neighborhood. So yeah, again, this could be calling for a time of rest or reset for you. Yeah, let me know if it resonated with you. If it did, leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.